Hi, I'm Nick Funditis with the Nick Funditis team. This month, we are seeing a continuing shift in Ottawa's market. So the year-to-date sales are up 3.3%, and inventory, meaning the number of homes available, is beginning to ease off a little bit. We had a lot, and now we're starting to see a little bit less. It's pointing to a more balanced market heading into the year end. So stay tuned to see what this means for you, whether you're a home buyer, homeowner, home seller, or a tenant.
It's November of 2025, and we're looking back at October's numbers. First off, year-to-date home sales stand at 12,197. That's a 3.3% increase from the same period last year.
So in October, the average sale price for all homes in Ottawa region was $709,002, which is up 2.7% from September and 5.7% higher than October of 2024. The MLS Home Price Index, or the HPI, composite benchmark sat at 622,700 in October. This is down 0.7% from September, but up 0.7% year over year. Breaking it down by property type, a single-family benchmark price was $692,400, up 0.3% from last year. Townhouse benchmark price was $456,300, which is up 6.6% year over year. And lastly, an apartment or condo benchmark price was $402,900, which is up 0.1% from last year. If you're wondering about your neighborhood or property type, reach out and we can dig a little bit deeper.
In October, 2,405 homes were listed on market. That's down about 15% from the month prior, September, but also up 13% from October of 2024. Active listings totaled 4,232 at the end of the month. That's about 3.6% lower than September, but still about 21% higher than the same time last year.
If no more homes were listed, it would take approximately 3.6 months to sell the current inventory. That's the months of inventory measure. Based on our rule of thumb, under 4 months is a seller's market, 4 to 6 months is a balanced market, more than 6 months is a buyer's market. Therefore, the 3.6 mark level puts Ottawa in a seller's market, although safely so and moving toward more balanced ground.
For instance, if you're in a high-demand area selling a freehold townhome, you may experience quicker sales. On the other hand, in the same area and similar price point, you may experience different dynamics if you're selling an older condo. Visit us online at nickfunditis.ca and follow us on all of our social channels.
Okay, so let's break down 3 topics that are important this month for you. So number 1 is that listings are elevated, but demand is holding steady. What do I mean by that? So although active listings remain well above last year, so we're 21.3% above historical averages for the past few years, we are seeing new listings drop month over month. So we have 15.1% fewer listings than we did at the end of last month. So the months of inventory is holding steady. It's what's called 3.6. So that's the time it would take if you shut off the tap and stopped putting any new listings on the market. It would take 3.6 months to sell. So the net effect, we're seeing signs of a stabilizing market. It is more choice for buyers, but it is not an outright buyer's market yet. It is technically a seller's market moving into a balanced market. So if somebody asks you what the current market is, it is still a seller's market technically, but it is pretty close to a balanced market. Number 2 is that we see price resilience and we see kind of a measured pace of change. Now, there's 2 numbers that we use when we're talking about kind of normal prices in Ottawa. Number 1 is the average price. The other one is the benchmark price. So what kind of the price is for a typical home in that category. So the average sale price, it rose 5.7% year over year. So, versus this time last year. And held above $700,000 for the average price of a home in Ottawa. But the benchmark price for kind of your typical Ottawa home only went up about 0.7%. That means that there's some changes at the edges, but kind of we're not seeing a big frenzied frenzied change. Homes are still kind of holding value, even though there's movement to the market, a lot of uncertainty. Now, number 3 is interest rate environment and the timing of it. So the Bank of Canada cut its policy rate, or its overnight rate, so the what it loans to banks and things like that, on October 29th, which provides some relief for borrowers. As we move to kind of the slower winter season, and it does typically tend to be slower during the winter, choosing when to list or buy becomes really important. So we start to think about that. Not timing the market in a general sense, but just timing kind of the sub-market. If you are listing now, your pricing, your timing, and your positioning, so how you market, how you've prepared your home, that all really matters. So make sure you are not neglecting that.
Thanks for watching. Today's update is just a snapshot of the Ottawa region market. If you'd like to understand how this update impacts you, your property, neighborhood, or next move, reach out to me and the team. We're here to walk you through your options.
So our team is Ottawa's People First Realtors. If what you saw and read and heard today resonated with you, share this video with someone who would appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe so that you get this market update every month. Go to our website so you can subscribe to our newsletter. And if you'd like to make a move in Ottawa, just reach out. We're here to answer your questions, and we are here to help you make your best move in the city. Take care, and we'll see you next month.